And ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Talk Spicy. I'm Coach Gene Clemens. Thank you for joining me wherever you are joining me. Rate the show, comment, agree, disagree, but whatever you do, keep it spicy. 5-star ratings are appreciated. And if you're joining me or watching on my YouTube channel, like, subscribe, leave a comment, and make sure you hit that notification bell so you know exactly what time I'm starting in the morning, if that's the case, because we back. Now, I have a tendency to believe that as a people, we suck at dreaming. What do I mean? Well, the superficial version of whatever it is we're dreaming about is never our goal, yet we many times will not specify what our goal really is. I don't really know why. I don't know how it happens, but for some reason, we have made our goals two-dimensional. For instance, in sports, you hear young men say stuff like, well, I want to get a college scholarship. That's pretty vague, because getting a college scholarship does not necessarily mean getting a college sports scholarship. It doesn't mean that you get a full scholarship. It just means you get a scholarship. There are schools out here giving kids $1,000 in athletic aid, and they're running around talking about, oh, I got a scholarship. Was that really your goal? Young man, when you looked up and you said, man, I want to play college ball one day. I want to go to a $45,000 a year university, and I want that university to give me $1,000. I am 100% sure that was not the goal. 100% sure that was not the goal when you made that goal happen. Ladies and gentlemen, we have to dream better, not bigger. We have to dream better. We have to be more vivid in our dream. We have to be more detailed in our dream. And we have to let everybody know it. Your dream is not to go to the NBA. Your dream is not to make it to the NFL. Nobody dreams about going to the NBA, playing on a summer league team, and then getting cut by the team. Nobody dreams of making it to the NFL, but not making the actual roster. Nobody dreams about sitting on the bench at that level. That's not how we dream, yet that's how we portray the dream, as if it's that simple. I've always wanted to do my own show. I've always wanted to have my own show. Well, I'm talking to you live right now on multiple platforms. Mama, I made it. Nah, that's not the goal. That's not the dream. The dream is not to be sitting on my computer talking into my microphone with limited to no people watching live at the current moment. My goals, my dreams are, if I'm going to be live, that thousands upon thousands of people are going to be listening live. My goals is that when I drop a show, that thousands upon thousands of people will watch and or listen to that show. Just because I have a show does not mean that my goal is met. Doesn't mean that I've reached the dream. It means I have put myself in position to reach the dream. But the dream was never a show. The same way the dream is never to make it to the league. The dream is to be good in the league. When you have those 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 fantasies when you're a kid, you don't do that You don't do that from the bench. You have to be in the game. And if you're in the game down the stretch of a professional game, that means you're pretty good. That means you're better than most in the league. So we have to stop thinking about these things with such short-sighted thoughts. We have to begin to look at and explore the criticisms that people may have. We need to. I heard someone say, well, I hear people actually say it all the time. Oh, I don't look at the comments. I don't look at the comments. Well, you know what I'm saying? I'm on Twitter. I don't look at the comments. I'm on Instagram. I don't look at the comments. Then why do you have those platforms? If you don't look at the comments, why are you on those platforms? Yes, there are tons of comments that are negative on social media. But the negativity should fuel you. And in sports, if you can't handle the negativity on social media, then you're probably going to have a hard time handling the sport. Because the pressure of the sport is way more difficult than something you can just turn off. As a coach, when we are public figures by nature, even at the high school level, hell, even at the youth level. I was in a Facebook forum that had for youth football, and they were killing this coach. Absolutely killing him. Talking about how horrible he was as a coach. He shouldn't be allowed to coach kids. This is like 10 and 11-year-olds. Legit, at 10, 11-year-old, you still have plays that are not really developed. Like you have plays where it just looks like a bunch of people running in one direction. That's at 10, 11-year-old. You still have that at certain levels. So for someone to just call this guy out, who, by the way, is volunteering his time, he's volunteering his time. For them to call out this guy who doesn't get paid, who's spending time with these youth. Oh my gosh. So if the youth football coach can get it, why shouldn't a professional athlete get it? Well, clearly they will. It's all in how you respond to the criticism. Well, guess what? If you say, well, my goal was to make it to the league, and now you've made it, but you suck in the league, no one's saying that you sucked at basketball overall. No one's saying that you're trash at basketball overall. They're saying you're trash by league standards. We got to stop taking that as just people hating because you made it to the league. Your goal was never to just make it to the league. Your goal was 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit the buzzer winner. That means you're on the court, you're on the field, you're in the diamond, you're on the pitch when it matters. If we dream better, then our results are better. When we dream in this two-dimensional world, we get two-dimensional results. Well, I just want to make it to the league. Congratulations, you made it. Summer League in Vegas just completed last night. There are a bunch of players on those Summer League teams that will never play in the NBA during the regular season. Did they really make it to the league? Was that their goal? Just to have a summer league? Training camps are going on right now. You think Tim Tebow's goal was to make it to training camp as a tight end and then get cut after the first preseason game? Absolutely not. So it's okay to say that he failed. It's okay. It's not saying he's an awful human being. It's not saying that he can't, he can't rest on some of his accomplishments, it means that in that particular field, during that particular thing, he failed. He was not a good tight end. That first game was awful. People made memes off that first game. They made gifs off that first game. People, not me, people saw that as a failure. And that's okay, because he wasn't good by NFL standards. Had he played tight end in high school, he would have been great. Had he played tight end in college, he would have been great. But for the NFL, that's not going to work. And that's okay. So for all you athletes out there, stop doing the song and dance of saying that you don't look at the comments. Kevin Durant looks at the comments and he's the best basketball player in the world right now. Bar none, even LeBron James. And I love LeBron James. And I'm a Lakers fan. Kevin Durant's the best player in the world right now. He looks at the comments. You don't think LeBron James looks at the comments? You're crazy. Of course he looks at the comments. You know why? Because they have enough confidence in themselves to be able to look at the comments, look at the hate, possibly see some criticism that can help them get better, use it, put it into what they do, and become even better at their craft. And if you're not willing to do that, high school athlete, if you're not willing to do that, high school coach, if you're not willing to do that, college athlete, college coach, less than professional, your dream is probably not that good. Ladies and gentlemen, that's Talk Spicy. I'm Coach Gene Clemens. We do these things a few times a week. Rate the show, comment, agree, disagree, but whatever you do, keep it spicy. 5-star ratings are appreciated. And if you are joining me on my YouTube channel, make sure that you like, subscribe, leave a comment. We'll see you later. Peace.